Okay, welcome. We know that right now, Man U is riding high with Carrick and Mbeumo and a lot of them. 4 victories in a row. They're looking very good, and they're in 4th place. I think Chelsea's right on their heels. I'll be right. Chelsea's coming 5th.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Aston Villa is right above them. So today we're going to discuss what are the chances that they can actually catch City. No, I'm just joking. They can't catch City. But I think, to be honest with you, they have a good chance of catching Aston Villa. The pundits, like I looked at the statistical analysis, they said that Man City only has a 40% chance of passing Aston Villa, and Aston Villa has a 60% chance of holding on. But I don't necessarily see it that way, and I guess we'll find out next month when they play Aston Villa and Man U will be at home. I think if they can win that game and survive the games they have this month, they can actually come 3rd. What are your thoughts, Afolabi? A lot of people are thinking Aston Villa will hold on, but I think Aston Villa may not have the depth to continue to hold on.
Yeah, basically, I think the first thing is depth. Aston Villa does not have the kind of depth that Manchester United has. Plus, the fact that Man U are only playing 1 game a week. So they have the whole of the week to do as many sessions as possible. So every weekend, they're going to be fresher and fitter than their opponents. So that counts a lot in their favor. And we're getting to the business end of the season. The likes of Man City, the likes of Aston Villa, they have more commitment and they're going to be stretched more. And most of them are going to want to play their best players in the big games. So that is going to affect those teams too. Realistically, I think they're still in the FA Cup. Man United is out of everything. It's just basically the Premier League. So they have fewer games till the end of the season. So they're going to have fitter and fresher players, no matter how they look at it. Yeah. And like you said, the Villa squad is very thin. They don't have as much depth on the bench as Man U. So I think sincerely that Manchester United can catch Villa, but Man City will be a long shot. Man City will be a long shot.
Chelsea is a scary team, but they're too inconsistent.
That's the problem with Chelsea.
Very well. They could lead Man U, but the question is consistency. And I think Man U has an easier schedule. So this month, Man U has 2 more matches. Who are they playing?
They have West Ham tonight.
West Ham away and Everton away. So they need to come out of this with 4 points, these 2 games, at least 4 points. They need to win one of these games and lose none of them. If they lose games, they're not going to help themselves in their chance to come 3rd or even maintain 4th. But next month is the month. Crystal Palace, they play at home. Newcastle away, Aston Villa at home. Newcastle's a tough team to play away. Aston Villa at home, they'll be playing at home. So that will be the litmus test for them to see what they can do. And later on this year, they have Chelsea and Liverpool, but at least they don't have City and Arsenal. They've gotten those guys out of the way. So I'm going to predict that Man U is going to be close, but I'm predicting they're going to come 3rd. And I'm going to predict that Aston Villa or Chelsea will come 4th. What are your thoughts for this season? This is just me predicting right now.
I think Man U will make 4th comfortably. And the reasons are not far-fetched. Like after this evening, when they play West Ham, they don't play again until the 23rd of February. Other teams would have played FA Cup, and Man U will have almost 10 days to relax and train. So it's like I said, this is counting in their favor. And if you look at it, Chelsea, like you said, they just got a new coach now, Rosinho. He's the one that replaced Maresca. They don't seem to be very consistent. I'm yet to find a kind of system and a form under the new coach. You can already see what Carrick is doing in Manchester United. You can see that he has simplified things. You can see that the players are more comfortable in their positions. But as for Chelsea, you can't say the same. You can't really say, okay, this is this kind of coach. So the inconsistencies and their disciplinary record is another area where I want us to talk about. Chelsea has had, a lot of red cards and, dismissals that affected them in the first half of the season. And don't forget that when the 2 teams met away, Man United actually won that game. They're going to play again at Old Trafford, so you never know what will happen then. But I think what Man U can just do now is just keep their heads down and keep getting points off the mid-table and the bottom place teams, because they still have Liverpool at Old Trafford. They've played Manchester City and Arsenal home and away. So they just have Liverpool and Chelsea of the big boys. Just Liverpool and Chelsea left.
And that 10-day break helps give them rest for Delit and Mount, who was slightly injured.
Those guys could be
I don't know
back.
if they played tonight.
They could be back, so it could be a bonus for them. Delit can
and
miss
Kobe
Mount
Mino
to be back.
in midfield. Kobe Mino, adding him has given Casemiro more room to do his defensive duties because we know that Kobe, even though it's a double pivot, Mino can still move forward a little bit, and then it now allows Silva to move far forward. No, is it Silva? No, who's their forward? I mean, their attacking midfield. Who's number 10 for Man U?
Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes.
I always make the Fernandes and Silva. They're both from Portugal, right?
Yeah, both of them are from Portugal.
Fernandes, and they look alike.
Yeah,
anyway.
Sure.
All of the same people.
Yeah, you're right about that. Kobe Mino's
and then the work that this guy does, because this guy also comes up into the midfield sometimes in Buemo. So it's taking the workload off of Casemiro. Go ahead.
Yeah, that has freed him to play the best game of his life. And I think because he announced that he's leaving at the end of the season, he seems to feel that he owes the fan base a good send-off. So he's been playing out of his skin. He's really played well.
All right. So good luck to Man U tonight. Kunle, I've taken your place as Man U's number 1 fan. I watched the game. But we'll have a reaction after tonight's match. All right, let me take us out.
It's been another brilliant show. We've been discussing Man U's resurgence and upturn in fortunes. They play West Ham tonight, and we'll be back again to react to that game. From Mustafa and myself, it's bye for now.
All right, thank you. You took it off record? Yeah.